I never get tired of this view, honestly. Like, this shot, like this area over here. Yeah, like this. 2025 Lantern Rite. All right, who's the Adepti or character we got this time? Oh my gosh! Every time, this place, just the environment change. Like they go, I feel like it's even brighter than before. This gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Huh. Oh. Either it's a tree or they haven't added the character yet. The whoever the year of the celebration is about. Who? She's pacing. Okay, yeah, so we're not gonna have English voices for this one, which is very, very unfortunate. I kind of hope, I'm just gonna say this right now, I hope in the future the VAs can like redub this. I mean, like obviously this is an event, so they're not gonna be able to do that now. The VAs can like add their voices, and then somebody can like edit them, make a compilation of the VAs doing their own dub. And just, we kind of get a voiced version of this, how they would have done it if they got the chance to do it. But hopefully we won't have this issue very much longer. So yeah, I am going to be voicing these characters. Bear with me. I don't want to change because I still know some of the characters will be voiced and I want to hear their voices. So yeah. Yeah.
She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi? Hey! Stop right there, heroes!
Oh! Xiangling! You're here!
What the? Oh, Xiangling! I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. Hope I didn't scare ya.
Nah, you didn't scare me at all. That's right, you both are getting skins, so it makes sense you kind of be like very, very much involved in this one.
Nah, of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hu Tao. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now, or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Who.
The what, huh? What do you mean by that?
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift,
Oh.
but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on.
Really?
Ooh, what kind of outfit is it? A bright red one, of course. The color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite. But just so you're aware, Hu Tao's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space.
The two polearm pyros.
I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem. Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon.
Aw.
Paimon was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
Yeah, she does. Never seen her tell like this before. What could possibly be? Just then, you feel something cold against your face. Someone has crept up behind you and is covering your eyes. Guess who? Is it Director Who? Or, wait, I recognize that. Guess. Anywhere, Zhang. I recognize that reluctant tone anywhere, Zhongli. Happy Lantern Rite, Director Who. Oh, wait, now I can't tell. Ah, wonderful. You still remember my voice. That means you must have missed me a lot. Wow, look at that. Oh man, now that I'm looking at it, I really kind of want this outfit. Happy Lantern Rite. Oh, this is cute. This is freaking cute.
Wow, Hu Tao! Is that a new outfit? It looks
Oh my
great!
god! Louise's face! That's so cute! All thanks to Xiangling. Apparently, It was custom made by the designer from Fontaine. I hope it didn't put you too much out. Or cost you too much, basically. Ah, Chiori.
Nope. The tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration. We got talking and really hit it off, so it was no trouble at all.
Oh, that's good. Thanks again, Shangling. You have exquisite taste. Oh my gosh, there's like new hand gestures and everything. They're getting a little more fluid.
Oh, stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, Hutao, what's bothering you? Huh? Why would you ask that? Is it my tone of voice? Not as sweet as and melodious as you're used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hutao, but we're your friends. You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
Alright. Trying to hide. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. I promise. It's just, I'm struggling with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
Uh-huh. You see, it's part of my duty as director. Besides, it's Lantern Rite. I don't want to worry you worrying about me. You're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relax. Everything will be A-okay. Because Director Who will always find a way. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that face.
You stressing about work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you're the director. This must be very serious. Yep, it's a doozy. Feel like I've been banging my head against a brick wall. Let's go get Kaching. She'll know what to do.
Huh? You think Kuching would be able to help?
She can at least teach Hutao about work-life balance.
Good idea! Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do.
Also, Hutao, you totally changed really fast. We saw you in your normal outfit 2 seconds ago, and then boom, you Supermaned into the new one.
Forget about work for now, Hutao. Come have fun with us.
Yeah, forget about the dead.
Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I've got a meeting to get to. A real meeting, and I'm not just making excuses.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go ahead. I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Sweet. Count me in. I could never turn down Shangling's cooking. Oh my gosh, why does she look so much cuter in this? I don't know, something about just the different outfit makes her look way more adorable.
Me neither! Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. I hope your meeting goes well, Hutao. Don't worry about me. Get yourselves to the fair. I'll join you as soon as I can. Liyue celebrates the 8th Adeptus face a hidden the 8th Adeptus face a hidden calamity. What? Adepts fate. What? Huh? This is the custom envelope stall. You can pick out your preferred designs, leave custom message, and hand them out to your friends and family. If you're interested, Madame Lanyan, please take a look.
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
Oh my gosh, wow, her eyes! Her eyes, what is that color? That is a beautiful combination. That's right, these are special edition Fontaine, or fortune coins, issued by the coinage office. There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs of the Gunyan sigils that represent different blessings. Interesting. Take this one, for example. The design is...
The sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy. These days, it's used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity.
I like her voice, too.
Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong.
Does sound a little deeper than I thought I would expect from her. I haven't done her trial yet either. None taken, Madame Lan. Really, it's my honor to meet a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 tribes of Chenyu Vale, and were renowned for their proficiency in mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhong. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Your knowledge of Guyan sigils is very impressive. A rare find in Liyue Harbor these days. True heir or not, you do your ancestors proud, and given your level of erudition in this area, I may find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Ah, Lumine and Paimon, and Shangli too! I was thinking about you this morning, wondering if I get to see you during the festival. I hope you're being responsible with keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Don't even go there. The Ministry of Civil Affairs had so much to do this lantern rite. Oh, before I forget, everyone, this is Madame Lanyan, a master craftswoman from the Chenyu Vale Artisans Association. She kindly agreed to help the Ministry of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair. In a short while, you'll get to see her work.
Wow, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
Madame Lan, allow me to introduce...
The Traveler, her buddy Paimon, and Xiangling. Hello.
She's really interrupting Kaching a lot. It seems you're getting carried away again, Madame Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? It's just quite exciting. Meeting these 3 people I've heard so much about. I never imagined I'd get the chance.
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite.
Girl, you are still meta after 4 years. You are famous.
Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madame Lan. Nice to meet you, Master Craftswoman.
Please, call me Lanyan. And I'm no master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who see your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you'd all like to see it. Why don't you come with me, and I'll show you. Here it is. This is a game for Street Fair, where you duel with rattan figures, called Immortal Combat. There are 8 rattan figures in total, and thanks to some ingenious design work, they can move around on their own. Madame Lan took inspiration from the legend of the 8 Adepts. Astonishing, isn't it?
Sounds amazing! But what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
Yeah. No, they're not actual Adepti, but 8 legendary people who said they had Adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 Adepts.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
Yeah, and me neither. They were only around for a short time, and it was 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of actual Adepti. Also, did you notice this year's Mingxiao lantern when you arrived at the harbor? Yeah, I did.
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
Yeah, is that a tree? Is that what it is? Yes. It is said during the Archon War period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree on its summit. A tree who was also a god named Tao Dao.
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du. So Tao Du is the giant tree?
And the tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, thought that behind Tao Du was the realm of the dead, and if you committed grave sins in life, your soul would be able to pass through that beyond that tree into the afterlife. Ah, I think I'm starting to see where Hu Tao may play a role in this.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taodu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
When the Archon War arrived, Tao Do was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and death began to encroach on the realm of the living. Huh. I wonder if Renova had a role in that. Or just the fact that who Renova is and who this tree is. If they clashed.
Oh no! And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Tao Du comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis and laid down a great magic array to purify Tao Du.
Exactly. After that, Tao Du remained sank into the ley lines and became a border separating the living of leeway from the dead.
Wait! The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
Oh.
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just adepti?
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guixiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right! The 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Tao Du. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was a wind reader and said to be the founder of ancient art of human divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Chinyu Vale. His descendants became the Lan clan and kept the art of human divination alive. Madam Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim. Although my personal knowledge of Chiman divination is very patchy.
Okay, Chiman divination. I don't know why I kept I know how to say that, like this word, I'm still English brain. The second hermit story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the art of fishing with a rod and line and became known as the people as Yunlai Angler. Yunlai Angler. You may have heard of Yunlai swordsmanship, which is a style I trained in. Oh! Both that style is the most ancient variant of origins. Yunlai's angler's rod wielding techniques. Oh, so he's like a fencing style.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
That would be when Wu Wang Kid. He was also known as Old Man Wu Wang. Oh, the story goes that he presented himself in a child form, as a hermit. His expertise lay with Qi Huang sigils, which he could use to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from encroaching presence of death. Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor should be best acquainted with this story, since their founders were said to have studied under Wu Wang Kid. I feel like I do recognize that name. It's not like Wu Wang related to Wu Wang Hill, is it? There is so much lore in this. Okay, there is so much lore in this game that it is kind of like I'm having to not just remember one nation's lore. I'm having to remember 7 nations' lore, okay? And then you have the lore of the sky, the lore of the world's ancient history pre-nations. There is so much lore that I can't believe I'm able to comprehend all of it. And then of course you have, this is fake lore too. This isn't my actual history or anything, but I'm still like retaining it more than I actually do remember my own history. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
I heard from Hu Tao that she has a flaming staff handed down by her forebearers. Apparently it has special powers used for cleansing rituals.
Ah, yes, that staff.
But it could just be another one of her tall tales.
Or is it a new one?
Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
Yeah. One was Sage Hu, master of ground crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives of these two. All we know is that they practice the secret art of Lianshan, earning them the title of the two sages of Lianshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
As for the three beasts, their retreat was Miao Tao Du, hence the three beasts of Tao Du, as their title suggests. Those three were not humans.
So, what were they? Monsters or something?
Yeah, why were they called beasts? They were Ganyu! They were Ganyu! They were Ganyu?
Huh? All three of them?
Oh my gosh. Nice. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone. Hello, beast.
Oh, right. Ganyu's here. Okay.
Jeez, Paimon. Happy Lantern Rite, Ganyu. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything.
Of course not.
Nah, no interruptions from you. Are we gonna see you in your outfit again? What is it? Ningguang's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it. Thanks. My apologies, everyone. I've got to go. Ganyu and I have important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
Yeah, well, these festivals don't, make themselves. You know what it's like. Festival season is upon us and all systems go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer. And do you find anything not to your satisfaction? We will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. Have fun, you two. 1 second, Ganyu. What is it? Don't forget to take breaks and look after yourself. Oh wow, I'm really like... I'm starting to be like, hey, you kids behave now. You kids take care of yourselves, get some good sleep and everything. Traveler's becoming the parent now.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being.
Well, these are some of my oldest friends.
Well, what other option does she have? It's not like she can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
I mean, I could try. I could make you guys playable characters again. Thanks for your concern. We will be sure to take care. And I hope you do the same.
I actually have something I need to do as well.
Aw.
So I should get to the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Oh, maybe I can join you.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet
Yeah.
us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Perfect! Hotao should have joined us here by now. I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay, let's go!
Oh. Oh. Whoa, that's pretty. Oh, and these are the 8? Oh. Oh my gosh, Yao Yao. What is this? Oh, Shinyan. This. What's this? Oh my gosh, there is so much. Yenfei. He's up there with Street Word. Oh my gosh. Mortal Kombat. Ah, we get the masks. Ministry of Civil Affairs plays various festive toys throughout Liyue. During Lantern Rite, visit these toy locations to increase your festive travel journey and redeem corresponding rewards. Lampet Entertainment menu. Okay. Normal attacks, the fortune coins, cause them to rotate. Sightseeing scopes to glimpse sights afar. Successfully view these extraordinary vistas and increase your festive travel journal progress. Use attacks on the launch tubes to cause them to stop rotating to increase your travel festival or specified pictures. Okay. Okay. Custom envelope gift. Oh, Mika! Okay. Oh boy. So yeah, this is all gonna take a couple of days. And this is the story? Training ground. Oh no, this is the game. These are all the games. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's so cute! The lone butterfly, crimson. Ah. Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. And these are gonna be the 8. Yilon, Beidou, Kaching, Xiao, Chi-Chi, Ganyu, Manyan, Tao. Interesting. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is gonna be cute. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the combat game, but it's the other game. Gotcha. Rewards. Okay. Oh, okay, so we get the get these. Then combat primo gems. Earlier inside, just outside the funeral parlor. So in other words, Butler on, you like to go without the drums?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper effigies for burning? We can do masons, chariots, boats, or sedan chairs.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, how about an effigy of a silk gown? Something to please the family, but not too over the top. Does that sound alright?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Great! And will you be providing your own ceremony casket?
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwood is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now what about the mourning tent and the procession? Did the family say what style they want? We certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. You don't want the public speculating about why the Feiyun Commerce Guild didn't seem to afford a proper funeral. Whoa. Wait.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Is the master still alive? Very well. Then my suggestion for the tent would be sloped roofs. One with a rigid spine, two of them curved at the top. 36 seats, no more, no less. And all with fresh silk covers. But not just any silk. It should be decorated with Feiyun symbols. At the front, we want the moon gate, the great Preciper armchair, and bamboo railings sufficiently grand, but tasteful and measured. Would that be suitable, Butler-on?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
That can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
It was sedan. Any ceremonial weaponry as such?
Yes. 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners, 4 items per set.
Okay. For the gold weaponry and 4-piece set would be a mace, battle axe, stirrup, and fist. So 2 of each of those, and we could do 2 clear passage banners, plus 2 each of the flying tiger, flying carp, and flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Alright, last thing. How about the hanging banner? And the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do 1 incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room, and we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
You want that embroidered?
Ah, I knew I missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Oh. Well, the Feiyun Karmos Guild is a large and prosperous family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Added to that, he has reached the ripe old age, lived a various life, and is spending his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he has lived a very complete life. Oh, he's passing away. In which case, I'd recommend embroidering the bats of longevity motif and cranes and deer of the youth motif to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent! I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
It does, that she does. Of course. Think nothing of it. And, huh? Miss Bywin.
Greetings, Director Who. Lady Ningguang has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Yujing Terrace.
Oh. Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over there in 2 ticks. Butler-on, my sincere apologies, but I'm afraid I have another meeting to attend.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Barry, can I leave you to follow up with the Feiyun funeral arrangements?
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
Okay. The Feiyun
The
Commerce
Hu
Guild.
family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Oh, wow, okay. They're about to lose their master.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
We just missed Hu Tao.
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hu Tao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only left a moment ago. She could be some time. If it's anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. I thought Hu Tao would be done with work by now.
Okay, Hu Tao has a very important business deal right now.
I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here. Why don't we go eat and come back later? Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hu Tao? It sounded like she's gonna be a while.
We can always wait.
Besides, I can always fire up the stove again when she's back.
Exactly.
Okay, sounds good. Madame Lan, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madame Lan?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
You really wanted to meet Hu Tao, didn't you?
Alright, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hu Tao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone. Butler Anne?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale,
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly. The whole thing seems very sinister.
What?
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition?
No.
Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Men magic in Chenyu Vale. Pen-head fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but... With his lordship bedridden and Master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry.
Oh.
Look at me rambling away. I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything and certainly don't repeat this to anyone else.
No.
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
No.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad? Dad?
Where's your dad?
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying R's place. Let's go say hi.
Oh no, wait. We're gonna say hi to Yingar? What's he doing over there? What's going... Timaeus! Wait, is that Timaeus?
Huh? Timaeus?
Oh my
What's
god!
wrong with him?
Oh my god, they're continuing this!
That scent.
Oh my gosh, what did you do to him, Yingar?
This is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
This is serious.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure. I'm very grateful for the help.
Ah.
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure?
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lanyen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Good lord, we're all over the place.
Thank you all.
Yeah, no problem. Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to Boo Pharmacy, where Baijiao takes him to the back room for examination. You are surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Hey, boys! It's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite to you too, Xingyan and Chongyun. Hey, it's the boys. Thank you. Here's hoping it will be.
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Show. It's alright. These are dear friends. The truth needn't be hidden from them. That's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed. Now he slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
Not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong, and all left without writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old now. It's just, we're struggling to come to terms with it. Really? Our butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather had been cursed. Urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look. Inside his lordship's room, there was definitely a strange chill in the air. But I'm confident it was not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, it's just a theory, but I think that it's fine, you can say. It's that fetter of death. The sign of death is near.
Oh no. Singcho.
Just old
this
age.
must be so hard for you.
Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are hardest hit by it. But we're prepared as we can be under the circumstances. I believe my brother's already contacted the funeral parlor, and I'm here to see Dr. Baijiao if you can help. My father and grandfather are at home, fasting and praying.
Feeling any better?
Aw. Much better. I feel a bit as a twiddle. I think you mean fiddle. I'm sure this is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy these two.
It's nothing serious, probably just exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should
Soup
sort
sounds
him
good.
out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Oh.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Yingar said that you helped me bring me here. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention it.
Yingar, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Aw. You two, take care now. Don't have too much fun. Dr. Baijiao.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Baijiao wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Oh, whoa. Baijiao wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange, and strikingly similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, They are both aging at an accelerated rate.
No, 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 no. Don't do this to my Timaeus. Don't do this to him. Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Not only does this mystify Baizhou, but even I have never witnessed such a malady. Unless, of course, it was a long time ago and I have since forgotten. Timaeus in his prime of life, so a little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. Terrible. Something is susceptibly cutting off years of their lives? It sounds like a delusion, but it can't be. I don't see Timaeus using one, and I don't think his lordship would be either.
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, hang on. Baizhou even tried using a secret art on Timaeus earlier. It was useless. This is the most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Qingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky. Oh, and speaking of Qingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
To Qingshou village, you mean? Yes, we visited there every year during Lantern Rite to run the clinic. But this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seemed urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Qingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
Huh. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Qingsa village not too long ago. My father went with him. Just as we suspected. What is it? I heard rumors about the god's remains in Qingsu. Is that what's casting this? Yeah, no, we took care of that. God remains, which one? Well, firstly, I read about it in a book I bought off a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. The book told of a hidden palace in the Qingsa mountain range, hidden palace of Zhu formula. It enhanced with the 7 and 8 gates method, and which suppressed countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being the god known as Tao Du. Oh, this is him.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Qingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right. The slightest trace of god remains, and Baizhou and I would surely have sensed them. Yeah.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Qingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
Yep. I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Dr. Baizhou.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, take care of yourself too, Baizhou. Yeah, everybody take care of yourself.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
I really have to tell everyone in Liyue, hey, be good now. Lumine, Paimon, it was good to see you. But now I must return home and relay Dr. Baizhou's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. Bye, everyone. And no need to worry about me. I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close with my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather. Given his age, he already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Exactly. I was a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been such a long time. Jeez. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult somehow. I'll t-
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Yeah, I mean... No, but... Yeah, Paimon is getting better now. Honestly, Sumeru, Fontaine, and Nadlin have done Paimon some good. You know, recently, the phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind. Live in life, die in death. But she must be exceptionally busy these days. Barely seen her at all. So how about we all go get a meal together? When everything's calmed down. Sounds great, I'm free whenever. That's decided. See you in a few days. Man.
Even though Baizhu ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Do business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Nanyan seems quite knowledgeable too about it.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Yeah, let's go.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. That's gotta be an understatement. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy by one finger, honorary knight. I can't thank you enough. Please, let me give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
Hang on, he is actually... I think there's some side effects happening to him.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Oh, right. I guess technically, yeah, you guys are speaking a different... Leeway, he speaks different than Mondstadt. It is so weird to think that everybody... I know, like, everybody doesn't have one language, but they do have... Like everyone here is speaking Chinese and he's speaking German.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
Where did Langyan go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
This is the most all over the place I've ever been on a lantern rite.
Wait, so she left?
Ingar, I'd like 3... Oh. What's this? Scent of spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
Ah, well, I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, could I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. You probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden corner in the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment. Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Oh, a lady of culture. I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait. I see it now. You're from Land Lineage in Chinyu Vale, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece. The Jade Plume Silverwing. One of the 3 immortals of Tao Du. Am I right? Or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture. But alas, in a rush today. So I'll have to say goodbye for now. Oh, you're not saying your name. I hope we meet again, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Hu, I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yingar. I was just procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided us magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director who?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao, Director Hu Tao of the Wangshun Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform with the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea.
We'll go get her.
Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Meow.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hotel. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
This must be what was affecting Timaeus.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better. Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hotel and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hotel had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying Hutal is dealing with a private matter?
It's possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently, she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hotel here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
Yeah, where is the big man?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
Well, maybe. That Yunjin?
Oh yeah, Paimon here's singing! Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
The man had 6,000 years of work. Let him have these years of easy taking. Nice. Remarkable, Miss Yun. You have breathed fresh life into an old classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. Will that practice?
Nonsense, Miss Yun. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Wow, Lumine and Paimon! What a lovely surprise! It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. and Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay. Tea, Master Leo. These two are... Tea, Master Leo. These two are friends of mine, and if they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Aw, thanks, Yujin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Yeah, no. You take your rest. Don't worry. Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli. Yeah. Oh, and how may I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hu Tao. Any idea where Hu Tao might be?
The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
I mean, if anything, Zhongli's probably like the place is probably as far from Director Who as possible whenever he gets the chance. Something important? The thing she left behind, I mean.
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Here's the figure.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
A pentad? Do you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom, and there was a pentad fortune conveyance talisman on it. That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Okay, good to know.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Yet, Paimon, yet. Madame Lan? You mean Chinyu Vale Artisans Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
Oh wow, you just said that here. Ah. The latter is certainly a more compelling theory. Master Lu, you appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice the Guyang sigil on this particular rattan figure.
Oh? Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
The sign of Vashravana, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils. Most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. Matter of fact, a series of fortune coins bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered the circulation of Liyue Harbor. I am somewhat surprised you didn't recognize it, Master Leo.
Oh, yes, of course, I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
I guess the rattan figure they found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Tamea safe and well.
In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth that I could not hope to comprehend. She's probably has more things she has to think about than the rest of us combined.
Are any someone up at night?
He's never mentioned that. But as the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, she has solemn days of duty. She has a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death in Liyue. I would be surprised if, and even a little unsettled, if she were truly as carefree as she appears. Very, very fair point. I agree. I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. And as her friends, we should be there for when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera. Because you didn't save any money, you more god.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
He's not slacking off, he's taking vacation, Paimon. It's a festival. I think Mr. Zhongli means you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much.
Fair point. Somehow seeing how calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be enjoying the festival. Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. Oh! Is it the coin? Fortune coin. It has recently become customary to give them as gifts. So, in the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow! Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now this is a Lantern Rite to remember.
Dang, Paimon, you don't have to call him out like that. Also, it's actually cool they're actually holding things in their hands now.
Goodness gracious! Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
What a coincidence.
Rex coin?
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
Well, once passed, I don't think it's left it yet. Ha! This is simply a Kuro I picked up in the street vendor, Master Leo. Almost certainly a replica, but I can introduce you to the vendor if you're interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Ha ha ha. Lumine, please take this. May it bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
It works, Paimon, it works. You gotta believe.
Well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. By the way, I'll be performing the Sanctification of Tao Du, on the day of the Lantern Rite. So that's why I was practicing earlier. It's only a few days away now. I'll be honored if you'd come and support me. Of course, of course.
Oh, that's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing.
That's gonna be exciting.
There. We were actually learning about the 8 Adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 Beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 Beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 Immortals of Tao Du. They were the Lone Butterfly, the Crimson Flame, and the Jade-Plumed Silverwing. And the Gold-Eyed Cauldron Mare. Oh, wait, the Lone Butterfly of Crimson Flame. Wait a minute. The Crimson Flame Butterfly, that's Hu Tao's, stuff. That's something similar to Hu Tao. And the Silverwing, that's Lanyan. The Golden-Eyed Cauldron Mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all with the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The lone butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon mare? What kind of creatures were they?
Silverwing was a swallow, and the Celadon mare was a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Tao Du, Silverwing and Windreader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated into seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlight Bamboo Forest? That story mentions White Horse that roamed in Chising mountain range. A lot of people think she was the golden-eyed Celadon mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The lone butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one to sacrifice herself. Even though the 8 had remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Du's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret art known as the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the main gates so that evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate and was chosen to be obfuscated. And so she disappeared from the world.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to the legend, Old Man Wu Wing, another one of the 8, who looked up to her a lot, took up her mantle and kept her legacy alive. Ah, okay.
Interesting. Huh. And then, he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. That's where it feels like fate came into play. After giving her life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensured that future generations continued using her methods to guard the border between life and death. Exactly what Hu Tao does. Although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Liyue is still alive and well thousands of years from now. Anyway, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 adepts purified Tao Du.
Now we finally have names for the full roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long, long time, but I still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire yourself out. Lumine is Traveler is really like, hey, don't do too much. Enjoy yourself. Like, seriously, Lumine is being like, take care of yourself. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you around. Aww.
Hey, guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Yeah, sorry, we kind of got distracted. You probably have been waiting. You have food ready and it's already cold, isn't it?
Huh? Oh, Xiangling, what are you doing here? Tracking you guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too.
We really have been all over the place.
It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will. Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Yum.
Wow, this is so nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon? Sometimes you feast, but sometimes the Traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the Traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again.
Okay. This is rare. Where I'm like, don't you take my Paimon from me? And seriously, Paimon would go for it.
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
It is actually a tempting offer on my end, too. I mean, look, Paimon, we just became really close friends and now you want to ditch me? At least I've never charged you for a single meal. Enjoy watching her eat your whole business into oblivion.
Oh, come on! It's only one extra customer.
Paimon, you are 5 customers in one.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side.
It takes food and Mora, and I think I'd lose her.
Anyway, enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Alright. And I get the recipe? Do I get the recipe? Yes! Alright, recipe. And... oh, 1 Zhongli coin. Wait, where is that? I got it. The Rex Lapis coin. Sweet! Oh man. Well, on to the next day. That was wild. There's something very interesting going on. I'm curious where this is gonna lead and end. What's Lanyan doing? What's these sigils? Okay, this Lantern Rite has a very interesting mystery going on here, and I'm excited to learn more.
Hey there! It's us again!
Hey!
Hello, you two. I'm so sorry, but if you're looking for the director, I'm afraid she still hasn't returned.
It's been 2 days!
What? She still isn't back after 2 whole days?
Is that normal?
Not exactly, but it's not unheard of. The director is unpredictable sometimes. She's been known to disappear for up to 2 weeks.
Okay, well in that case, a couple of days isn't a huge deal. Hu Tao will be Hu Tao.
Yeah. Coming! Oh my gosh! Hey! Hey, I spy Lumine and Paimon. Man, how long it's been. Happy Lantern Rite. It's been a year.
Oh, hey, Gaming.
Happy Lantern Rite, Gaming. It's like yeah, it's just... I'm really, wishing everyone Happy Lantern Rite. That's so nice. Like tradition now, which it really is.
So, what brings you here?
I just got done making a delivery. Or I gotta make a delivery to Chinyu Vale. Works out nicely, because my dad's eager for me to get home for the holidays anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone, you know?
Hold on. A delivery from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor to Chenyu Vale? Is this for the Feiyun Commerce Guild by any chance?
Wait, what? Have you been learning fortune telling? Or something? How could you have known that?
No. We just ran into Xingqiu a couple of days ago, so he told us the news.
Whew, you scared me for that for a second. I thought we'd sprung a leak. And on the one job that we were specifically told not to be extremely hush-hush about. It sounds like you found out from another source, so we're all good. Miss Undertaker, is everything ready to be loaded up? If so, I'll do a quick inventory count and then we'll be on our way.
The goods are ready for inspection. This way, please.
Wait, Gaming! The last we heard, Baiju was still trying to figure out a way to help Xingqiu's great-grandfather. So, did it not work then?
Oh, the Baiju part is news to me. But anyway, the Master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild said they want to ship some of the items back home to get ahead of the situation. I guess they're hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. So don't worry, there's still hope.
Ah, gotcha. Hey, Traveler, do you think we should go see Xingqiu?
I mean, I don't see why not. Before you run off on a wild goose chase, Master Xingqiu already's back home in Chinyu Vale. He and his brother made the trip together. Something about checking if any repairs are needed at home. You know, we've been speaking a lot about his brother. Is his brother going to be a playable character?
That doesn't sound promising.
No. Well, then let's check with Baizhou.
Yeah, he's sure to know what's going on.
Hey, perfect timing.
Baizhou, what are the chances? We were just about to go looking for you.
Most curious coincidence. He was searching for you too.
I was indeed. Traveler, There's a situation I need your help with.
Alright, I'm ready. Has his lordship taken a turn for the worst?
No, his condition is stable for now. This is a different situation. It's about Chi-Chi.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
Chi-Chi? What's wrong with her? Has she passed out too?
She okay?
She still hasn't come back from her herb gathering trip. It was 2 days ago that she left, and she was supposed to return the same day.
Oh, yeah, let's go check on her.
Oh, maybe all the mountain climbing slowed her down. Or maybe she got bored of work and turned it into a vacation.
Given Chi-Chi's unique condition, we always make sure to write the agreed return time in her notebook.
Unless she lost it. There's also a rule in the notebook that says, not finding herbs, okay. Getting home late, not okay. But she's over a day late, and still no sign of herbs.
Yikes. Has this ever happened before?
Never. Hence our concern that something has happened to her. So we posted a commission at the Adventurers Guild yesterday.
But I've dealt with many adventurers in the past, and they don't always fill me with confidence. So I'm not comfortable leaving the search for Chi-Chi to them alone.
Neither am I. So this morning, some of the adventurers were back already, saying they found the place where Chi-Chi went missing, but they got spooked because it was haunted. Needless to say, they did not catch a glimpse of Chi-Chi herself.
In short, right now, you are the only person I feel I can trust completely.
Have you tried wishing for her? But don't worry, I'm pretty sure I can find her. Where did you send her to get herb gathering?
Wulong Hill, in the Chingsa mountain range.
Of course.
Chingsa again, huh?
Oh, Chingsa, that is true.
Indeed. It's looking increasingly likely that something untoward has happened up there. I saw 2 new patients yesterday. Their symptoms were identical to those present in Timaeus and his lordship.
We can discuss that later. Right now, we should go.
Yep, finding Chi-Chi is the #1 priority right now. We'll update you as soon as we can.
Thank you both. I'm counting on you.
Funeral parlor has no master. Yunjing Terrace calls the troops.
Is it just Paimon, or is this place creepier than ever? Paimon really hopes Chi-Chi's okay.
I think it's just a normal amount of creepy. Oh, great. Hey. Sorry, folks.
Look! It's another one of Lan Yan's rattan figures!
Another?
Does that mean she's been here?
Probably, likely with Hu Tao. Oh no.
Just what are they up to? Oh, Paimon's got it! They came here to go ghost hunting!
Or zombie hunting.
The people from the Adventurers Guild did say Wulong Hill was haunted. Hu Tao knows all about ghosts, and Lan Yan's rattan figures have all those witness sigils on them. So she must know what she's doing too!
Then what happened to Chi-Chi?
One second, Oh, okay. Hear Paimon out. Chi-Chi's a zombie, so her joints are stiff. That means she can't run too fast, and so she must have gotten kidnapped by a ghost.
Perfectly logical argument, but somehow still not very credible. I mean, I was thinking about maybe Chi-Chi got, like, rigor mortis or something.
Alright then. Well, let's keep looking for clues. We'll see who's right soon enough.
Fair. Chi-Chi? Chi-Chi, where are you?
Huh? What was that sound? Ghost incoming!
It's okay, Paimon. Ghosts are friendly. Hold up. It's me. Hey, girl?
Yelan! What are you doing here?
Yeah,
We
what
were
are you
told
doing
this
here?
place was haunted. Well, guess it kinda was, just not by ghosts, apparently.
Dang. That's right. I managed to scare a few rookie adventurers. But it looks like you're not easy to spook. Anyway, don't go any further. There's danger up ahead.
But we have to find Chi-Chi!
Danger's my middle
She went
name.
missing around here, and she could be in danger!
Girl, I fought gods. I just fought a dragon, went to war. Don't tell me about danger. I'm aware of the situation. My contacts in the Adventurers Guild fill me in. Found an herb gatherer's basket all the way back, partway up the mountain, possibly belonging to Chi-Chi. Don't think she's here anymore. About a month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed an unusual spike in the number of elderly people seeking medical care in Qingce village. Plus, they all seem to be suffering from an unknown illness.
Baiju noticed that too. He's convinced that something's up in Qingce village.
Actually, we discovered that the source of the problem wasn't Qingce village itself, but where we are now, Wuwang Hill. The village isn't far from here. The elderly residents are particularly vulnerable, which is why they've been born to the brunt of it.
Huh. The plot thickens.
I'll bet Hu Tao and Lanyan knew something.
Probably. If only we knew where the heck they'd gone.
I might have some idea.
Really? So where are they?
Somewhere difficult to reach, for now. You should come with me. We need to speak with Ningguang. Oh!
What?
Wait, all the way back to the Jade Chamber? We just left there. Don't act so surprised. I just shared top secret information with you. Surely you didn't think I would let you walk away.
What are you gonna do?
I'm kidding. Ningguang is well aware of the situation with Director Hu. Everything I've seen suggests that Lanyan and Chi-Chi have ended up in the same place as her. Come on, Ningguang will explain everything. Okay. Oh my gosh, I really just left there and then came all the way back here. In the past, I would have said, no way. I mean, I'd be happy to join you. But I'm not about to tell my crew they won't get to go home for the festival this year. That all goes without saying, unlike what I hope you're going to say next. You sure have a way with words. Alright, fine. It's a yes. Gate of Fright. Guiyun Stone Forest, yeah? I'll handle it. I knew I could count on the great Captain Beto to answer the call of duty. Save the compliments. Just make sure you pay my crew properly. It's Lantern Rite, so I'll be expecting 5 times the usual rate. The deal is sealed, and then the trap is sprung. Well, you've got me now. So what about your share, huh? How much will you rob of me? Oh please. Firstly, no one can rob the Qingxian. Tingxian. Not even me. And secondly, keep my share. It's my gift to you. Go buy yourself a new hairpin with it. Saves me a trip to the market, right? Hi, Beto. Oh, hey! It's Lumine and Paimon.
Ahoy there, Captain Beto!
Ahoy! Ah, little Paimon. Bright-eyed enthusiasm, exactly what Ningguang needs. He's conscripting you, by the way. Got some real backbreaking work lined up for you. Yep, get to work, Paimon.
What?
Aww. Sorry, gotta dash. See you around, folks. See ya. Oh yeah, and happy Lantern Rite. Aww. Yelan clearly knows me well. She brought you two here without needing me to say a word. Beto said you were conscripting us? Beto never passes an opportunity to wisecrack at my expense. Not exactly wrong, though. Is she? Lumine and Paimon have been there before. That makes them perfect candidates.
Been where? Where's there?
To the other side? I know you're looking for someone, and I don't wish to waste your time, so I'll get right to the point. From what I understand, Director Hu Tao, Miss Chi-Chi, and Lanyan are currently stranded inside the border.
Border? The border? That border?
The one that Hu Tao kind of helped us with? Yes, that border. Border between life and death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! When did you find out about the border? Wait, and how did you know we'd been there before?
I'm guessing Hu Tao didn't exactly hide it. Come on.
Oh, right. Literally your job to know that kind of stuff. Fair enough. Good job.
How are you sure they're at the border? Time is limited, so I can't go into full detail. But let me give you a brief bit of background on the current situation. 1 month ago, the Ministry of Civil Affairs became aware of an unusual illness affecting the elderly of Qingse. A couple of weeks later, Director Hu came with a potential disturbance in the border. The Ministry of Civil Affairs investigated. Sure enough, found an ominous presence within Wuwing Hill. Then, 3 days ago, Hu Tao came to us again, this time to update us that she was now ready to go to the border and investigate the situation in full. We had agreed to meet again yesterday, but she failed to show up. That's when I sent Yelan to investigate further. Director Hu's last known location was Wuwing Hill, then goes for Chi-Chi and Lanyan. I'm 90% sure that all 3 of them are stuck in the border.
If even Hu Tao can't get out, there must be something seriously wrong.
Now that you know the situation, are you willing to travel to the border and rescue Hu Tao and company? The prior experience with Explorer makes you our best hope.
Of course! If our friends are in trouble, we'll help however we can.
Yeah.
But there's one problem. Last time we went to the border, Hu Tao led the way.
That's true.
We don't know how to get there on our own.
I'm guessing Ningguang already thought of that? You seek assistance from the Conqueror of Demons at Wangshu Inn. He will show you the way. Oh, okay.
Oh, Xiao, of course!
Alright, Xiao! Yelan was preparing to travel to the border herself before you two entered the picture. So, naturally, he has been briefed on the situation. Understood, we'll head right away. This rescue mission is the utmost importance. Director Hu must be brought back safe and sound. Consider it done. I'll be waiting for the good news. We got lucky. We got lucky. If I'd gone, I don't know what my chances would have been. Don't go putting your feet up just yet. I'm afraid I have another mission for you. Yeah, I figured. That might have been the case. What's the situation? The gate array. We found new locations of the gates of life. Concealment, fright, and injury. Oh, is that right? Kaching and Gan, you are handling the gates of life and concealment. Captain Beidou has agreed to take the Crux fleet to the gate of fright. That leaves the gate of injury. I've racked my brains, and other than the Conqueror of Demons, I can't think of anyone more suitable for this one than you. Oh. I see. Is that the chasm? That's right. As for the remaining 4 gates, we are working to calculate the positions based on what we know about the array so far. Shouldn't take too long now. When I last saw Director Hu, she said that the worst comes to worst, activating the 7 of the 8 gates may be our only option. Oh. But if you have doubts, I would like to hear them. I don't know much about this magic array, but doesn't it involve obfuscating one of the people involved? That's what troubles me. Let's continue this discussion another time. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay. Oh there, down here, back there again, down the middle. Oh my gosh. Could've just taken me to the Conqueror of Demons instead of all the way back here. Explained on the way.
Xiao, you're already here!
Hey, of course he's here. He's waiting for us. Oh, it's you two. Where's Yelan? There's been a change of plan. Do you have any idea how dangerous this mission is?
We'll be fine! Danger's never stopped the traveler before, has it?
Come on, you know me. The border between life and death is a treacherous place at the best of times. The recent disturbances will only make it more so. You will face great peril at every step of the way. There are people stranded there. We have to get them back.
Exactly! Plus, we made a promise to Ningguang.
Please, go back and tell him to send Yelan instead.
What? Are we not good enough?
Come on, Xiao. I would feel more comfortable sending Yelan. She is privy to the secret art practiced by her clan. Plus, she has extensive experience in battle. If anything were happen to Mean.
Oh, so you're just worried
Yeah,
for
you're
her
worried about
safety.
me.
Wait, but she has extensive experience in battle too.
Xiao, I just came back from war. I'm a veteran now. Let me go. You saying I don't have experience?
Come on, think of something.
We promised Zhongli we would go.
Huh? What do you...
Shh. See? The coin. Rex Lapis.
Oh.
I just
yeah,
freaking lied
so,
to you.
This is a protective talisman that Zhongli gave us. It even has the symbol of Rex Lapis on it. See? He said we'd better get Hu Tao back, safe and sound, or there will be consequences.
Your attempts to mislead me are futile. That coin is clearly counterfeit. It carries only the symbol of Rex Lapis, but none of his power.
Oh. Drat! Zhongli swindled us!
Nice save, Paimon. What's worrying you, Xiao? I know what's worrying you, but what's worrying you? I fear the bad karma I carry will only disturb the border further. So while I can show you the entrance, I cannot venture inside with you.
Oh, so that's what this is about? You're worried that you won't be able to rescue us if something bad happens, huh? Paimon can understand, but still.
I'm not the one you should be worried about.
Right! Hu Tao understands the border better than anyone. Without her, no one has a clue how to handle this situation.
Plus, we've been there before.
Yep, that makes us the second most experienced border goers after Hu Tao.
Dare to trust us? Very well. Then hold on tight. Alright. To what? Oh, did we just apparate?
Whoa, that was fast.
Wow. This is I think maybe the first time we've ever done that together? The border should be nearby.
So, do you know the spell to open the border?
No, balancing the forces of life and death always been Wang Sheng's funeral parlor's domain. I am not familiar with the craft. But since the border has been disrupted, Betor is leaking out. We simply need to find where the leak is. That will be our entrance. We'll conquer!
That was amazing! So you can see Fetter?
With my Adeptus perception, I can sense the presence of the abnormal. Whether it's Fetter or not. We'll see it soon enough. Let's go. Oh, Xiao! And the mask on the top. Oh wow, that's such a cool. Oh, yeah, I see it alright. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Monsters!
Better send him to a frenzy. This is the place.
Looks like it was Fetter you saw back there after all.
As I said earlier, this is as far as I can accompany you, or I risk doing more harm than good. You'll be on your own from here. Don't worry, we'll be okay. Lean your hand in for a second. Curve. Huh? Oh. Oh.
Huh? What did you do?
Can I see Fetter now myself? I placed a witness sigil on your forehead, so you can share my powers and perception. Now you'll be able to see Fetter. There's no knowing what things will be like in there. Hopefully this will help. Thanks, Xiao. When you find them, call my name. I will open a passage and pull you out.
Thanks, Xiao. You've thought of everything. Back in a jiffy.
See you soon. Be extremely careful. Aww.
Paimon kinda recognizes this place from last time, but something feels different.
Yeah. Oh. The little, path is not as easy as before. Hmm. Will the puzzles be the same? Oh. Oh. Open.
The path ends here. Should we jump down? Isn't that how we did it last time?
Yeah. Cannonball! Phew. That was almost bad. Okay. Well, it's good that we are familiar with this place.
Huh. We're nearly at the end, right? How come we still haven't found them yet?
That was easy. Hey, oh, wait.
Also, it's kind of hard to tell that there's been a huge disaster here. It seems just as serene as last time. Maybe try using Xiao's ability.
Okay. Hey, is this the tree? I see something.
Hey, that's one of Madame Lan's rattan figures! It just ran away! Let's go after it!
Come back here. Get. Okay.
Ah! What's going on? Where is this? Oh, is this what the border actually looks like now? It's horrific.
Really? Okay. Chi-Chi! I'm sleepy. Don't fall asleep, Chi-Chi. You've already absorbed too much fetter. Fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. But so sleepy.
Focus on my voice, Chi-Chi. You are not feeling sleepy. You are the most awake person in the whole world. Even if everyone else falls asleep, you are going to stay wide awake.
Whole world asleep. Chi-Chi awake. Impressive. I didn't know hypnotism worked in reverse.
Even so, it doesn't really solve anything.
Want to close my eyes and dream.
Fight it, Chi-Chi. Fight it.
Dream, huh? Alright, Chi-Chi. Let me help you with that. Now listen closely. This is your dream. This is how your dream is gonna go. Eating herbs in the blazing sun. Chi-Chi wipes her brow. Picking herbs. Chi-Chi. She finds a temple on the hill. Goes to seek the Tao, or the dew. The dew. Temple. On a hill. An old priest greets her at the door. Surprise! Her name's Hu Tao. Hu Tao. Ooh. He grabs Chi-Chi with both her hands and buries her deep underground. By Rex Lapis, she'll never be found. No! Don't bury me! Help! Not so sleepy now, are you? No. Wide awake with fright. Huh?
Drat! Hu Tao, We've got a problem. Somehow they've broken through my illusion.
Monsters, you mean? Monsters?
Don't be afraid, Chi-Chi. We'll protect you.
Hey!
Oh, Madame Lan, Chi-Chi! Oh, thank goodness we finally found you.
What the? Oh, it was you guys! I mean, I'm on.
You frightened me for a second. I thought my illusion had been undone by a bunch of monsters. How did
Let me guess. Tiangshan sent you. I knew she'd act as if I missed our meeting.
Wow, so Hu Tao really planned ahead. She knew someone would come after her.
It's dangerous here. Time to get out.
It's not as simple as that. This place is changing constantly. Director Hu has found the exit plenty of times, but it would always close before we can get to it.
Oh, great. Well, at least we have somebody on the other side who's ready to pull us out.
Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Chow! Chow! You found them? Oh, the Conqueror of Demons is coming. Why, thank you. No need. I'll open the passage now. Come on. Monsters!
Drat! They must have sensed the new way out.
Let them come. It's their funeral, courtesy of Director Who. This will take a minute or so.
Hurry, we gotta fend them off.
I'll help too. Everybody, let's go.
Higher, higher, it's on fire.
Closing in.
Whoa! Oh, that's cool. Gosh, I really want her.
Butterfly. Swift as the swallow.
Go.
All right.
You see, Xiao? Told you we'd be fine.
I'm glad you made it out.
Excuse me, sir. But are you the legendary conqueror of demons?
Aye, he is. You may spare the formalities. Is everyone okay? We're alright, but Chi-Chi absorbed a little too much fetter. Start from the beginning. What exactly happened? I was picking herbs, then I saw a hole. I tried to block the hole, but instead, I fell in.
There's clearly something special about Chi-Chi. If I'd absorbed that much fetter, I don't think I'd still be around to tell the tale.
Yeah, Chi-Chi's special. Chi-Chi's current position is certainly unique. Regardless, it was a risky call.
Well then, let's get her to Boo Boo Pharmacy, shall we?
I'll take her. Your work is not done. You should return to Yujing Terrace.
Oh, true. We shouldn't keep Ningguang waiting any longer. She's probably as stressed as a slime in a hot spring by this point, right?
I highly doubt that.
Okay, well, we can discuss that later. Let's just head back.
Is this the map of our zigzags?
Ningguang! We got everyone back safely!
Look. Impressive work. I mean, you're even quicker than I expected.
Paimon thought you'd be super anxious having to wait for us here at Yujing Terrace, but you seem as calm as ever.
See? And you thought she'd be hopping like a slime. If I can't trust you, then I really don't know who I can turn to. My apologies, Lady Tianyang. I promise I'm not usually late for appointments. I'll let alone a whole day. Hope you can understand. No apology necessary, Director Who. It was my mistake letting you go to the border by yourself. Don't even say that. Even I didn't think the situation would get this bad. How bad is this bad? I'd like to know too. How dangerous is the situation we face? And how does it compare to previous cases? Way worse. Like, way worse.
Huh? So this isn't the first time? I've never heard of this happening before.
Well, don't forget, the border isn't part of the natural landscape. It's more like a old house that's gradually falling apart. So it requires maintenance every once in a while. Sometimes every few centuries, sometimes every other decade or so. And of course, that is the responsibility of the Wangsheng funeral parlor. In the past, though, the worst it got was a few small feather leaks. That's an easy fix with a secret art. It burns all the way, no problem. This time it's different. Inside the border, it's like a whole world has been turned upside down. Do you have any idea what the cause may be? Not so far, no. The abyss, maybe? I doubt that. I haven't found any traces of abyssal activity.
You're thinking about Natlan, right? It did feel kind of similar, but not exactly the same. Is Lile's border anything like the Night Kingdom in Natlan?
Ah, yes. I heard a little about the crisis there. As far as I understand, the Night Kingdom is the true realm of the dead, while the border is more of a boundary between life and death. Ah. Yep. The demarcation line. Life on one side, death on the other. So if the border fails, souls will pour out, and the whole thing will become a chaotic mix of life and death. Just like what happened all those millennia ago.
No wonder so many people have been aging faster than normal.
It's a symptom of the death encroaching on the world of the living.
Then what should we do now?
Burning away the fetter won't do any good, because the issue is the border itself. Lady Tingyang, any progress on the 7 and 8 gates method I mentioned last time? Yes, we've deduced locations of the 4 gates. Ah, that's what that map is. We should be able to pinpoint the array not long before the rest of the array. Already? We don't mess around. Several strokes of luck were involved. Our nation is blessed with good fortune.
Wait a second. That gates method you mentioned. Are you talking about the one from the sanctification of Tao Du?
Yep, that's the one. You've seen the state of the border. Can't think of any other way to fix it, besides a complete do-over.
Do-over? You mean make a whole new border?
Can you do that? No. Not the whole border. Just the part that's been giving us grief. Which is just as well. Reconstructing the whole thing would be much more difficult. What is the 7 and 8 gates method? 7 and 8 gates method. The 8 gates refer to the 8 key nodes of leeway ley lines. Life, death, repose, concealment, inhalation, terrain, fright, and injury. They can be used to direct the ley line's energy. Huh.
And the 7?
That's the requirement for activating the array. The array master will select one gate from the 8 to subdue the evil, cutting off the exit path by using ley line's power to obfuscate themselves.
What do you mean, obfuscate?
As in, disappear from the ley lines completely, never to be seen again, taking the banished evil along with them.
Oh.
So someone has to die for this to work? But you can't seriously be considering this.
There's no way they would. Would they? They won't do this. No, don't worry. The traditional that's the traditional interpretation. But people just assume that because the lone butterfly sacrificed herself. But let's not forget, they were purifying a whole god. Bad as things are now, it's still a far cry from having what they have to deal with. Besides, the border isn't completely ruined. We're only fixing a part of it. If you ask me, as long as the array master can withstand a huge blast from Fetter, he'll be just fine. Oh, do you have any proof of this statement, Director Who? My proof is that I know the most about life and death out of everybody here. Unless anyone wants to dispute that. No one? Okay, good. Looks like we're in agreement. In that case, we can all plan our next steps as soon as the team can have found the remaining 4 gates. Director Who? Something to add? No. There's something else I'd like to ask about. But it might not be my place to do so. If you do not wish to answer, please pretend I never said anything. What is it? Do you believe that today's border crisis will have anything to do with the Wang Hill disaster from over a decade ago?
Huh? There was a disaster at Wuwang Hill? What happened?
Some sort of natural disaster, wasn't it? There used to be a village there, but then there was a flood or something. It took a lot of lives, and all the survivors moved away.
Oh, is that why that place looks so disaster, like the disaster and everything? I feel like I knew that. Like that's, in fact, that's probably why what happened to the kids and the ghost and what happened there. That was a decade ago.
But that doesn't explain how Wuwang Hill became the dark and gloomy place it is today. Maybe there was more to it.
No, I don't think those two events are related. Excellent. Well, that puts my mind at ease. Everyone, let's meet here again in 2 days. We should know about the locations of all the gates by then. Alright. Well, I still got a lot of preparations to make. So I'll be heading back to the funeral parlor now.
Sounds good. If we're all done here, I'd better get going too.
Okay.
Wait, Long
But
Yin.
we need to talk to you
I
about
wanted
something.
to ask, how did you know where to find Hu Tao? Did you already know something was wrong with the border?
Actually, she already met her before.
Oh, that. Yeah, I definitely owe you an explanation. Why don't you meet me at the Adventurers Guild later? I just need to write a letter to my family first. I want to let them know I'm fine. And I also have some questions I want to ask them.
Alright, then we'll see you at the Adventurers Guild.
What's bothering you, Ningguang? The Wuwang Hill disaster has always haunted me. Still, if Director Who says the incidents are unrelated, I probably shouldn't pry any further. It's an interesting thing to bring up at this point.
Traveler! Paimon! Over here! Perfect timing. I literally just posted my letter. Anyway, back to your question. Let me guess. You're probably thinking I predicted the border crisis with some kind of mysterious magic.
Well, yeah. Aren't the Lawns of Chen Yu Vale all experts at Qimeng divination or something?
No, that's simply not true. Yes, the Qimeng arts have been practiced in my clan for many generations. And yes, Wind Reader is listed as one of our ancestors in the genealogy. But my family are only distant relatives. We branched off from the main family line long ago. By my grandpa's generation, the only Qimeng he knew was a few parlor tricks. Put it like this. My grandpa makes a living telling fortunes in Yilong Wharf. But I'm making more than him just selling my handmade arts and crafts.
Huh. So why exactly did you come to look for Hu Tao?
Because Grandpa's readings have gone sideways recently. The romance and career fortunes are doing okay. But when it comes to longevity, everyone's readings suddenly saying they only have a few years left to live. It gave Grandpa quite a fright.
Oh yeah, if you suddenly if suddenly everyone's lives is only a few years no matter the age, something disastrous is on the horizon.
Fearing backlash from his clients, he closed shop and shut himself away at home, trying to divine an answer to the strange readings. But after days and nights of divination, the only clue he got was Wangshang Funeral Parlor. Right around that time, I happened to receive an invitation from the Ministry of Civil Affairs to organize a street fair. So I figured I might as well drop by the funeral parlor to see what Director Who might know about all this.
Oh. Wait, so Your grandpa's divinations were correct all along, weren't they? The longevity readings were affected by the border crisis, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the answer, because they can fix it!
It's certainly looking that way. Apparently, every soul in Liyue is now living under the creeping shadow of death. But so far, we are the only ones in the know.
I have another question. What's the deal with the rattan figures? Yeah.
Wait, that's the one I left at Miss Yingar's shop. It's actually a product of genuine Chiman art. It's engraved with an exorcism sigil to absorb inauspicious energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm.
So it's basically a filter, taking the energy.
I had no idea you'd been holding on to it all this time. I guess it was meant to be. You're more than welcome to keep it if you like.
Okay, thanks.
When I first arrived at Liyue Harbor, I passed by a large house and felt a chill go down my spine. So I made a rattan figure and gave it to the young master there. Later on, I also sensed something similar around Timaeus, so I made another one and left it at Scent of Spring.
You're pretty fast at making those.
Then I followed Director Hu to Wuwang Hill, only to find she disappeared without a trace. While I was searching the area, I found Miss Chi-Chi. She was stuck in some kind of crevice, and she seemed to be blocking something from coming through. When I tried to pull her out, we both got pulled into a cold, dark place, which I soon discovered was the border.
So you basically... So you found Chi-Chi. So you didn't go in with Hu Tao, you went in with Chi-Chi.
We wandered around aimlessly for a while, until we ran into Director Hu. She lit some incense, and was burning Feder left and right with a flaming staff. But there was just too much.
Staff of who?
There was no way she could hope to get rid of it all. Worse still, the Feder blocked off the way we'd come in, trapping us inside.
Whew, what an ordeal! Still, your family sounds more impressive than you let on. Didn't you use some kind of illusion magic in the border?
Yes. Actually, that and the rattan figures are things I learned from one of my cousins in the main branch of my family. She's been practicing the Chiman art since she was little. She's also the one I posed some questions to in my letter back home.
Questions about the 7 and 8 gates method?
Wow! Good guess. Yes, I want to know for sure whether sacrificing one of the participants is a necessary part of the method or not. I figured she might know.
Huh? But Hu Tao already told us it won't come to that. She said we just need to make sure the person can withstand a strong blast of Feder.
That's what she said.
I certainly hope that's true, but I can't help but feel uneasy about it. I haven't known Director Hu for long, but I get the sense that she prefers to keep the truth bottled up sometimes.
Yeah.
Sure, she talks a lot, and isn't afraid to broach dark and uncomfortable topics, but she really hasn't said much in the way of her own private thoughts. It's like she's already got a plan, and is keeping it to herself.
She's very much like... She's definitely different this time. She's very serious.
You mean, you think she lied to us?
No.
I wouldn't call it lying per se, but remember when the Tianquan asked about the incident at Wuwang Hill from a decade ago?
Yep. Hu Tao said that it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening now. Are you saying they actually are related?
You know anything about that, Nyan?
I just heard that there was a flood. But given everything that's going on, I think it likely had to do with the border as well. That would at least explain the strange weather going on at Wuwang Hill.
Oh. Huh. I wonder if we fix this, Wuwang Hill will be fixed too.
I remember my cousin saying that around that time, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor set up an altar on top of the hill. I just assumed it was for a funeral. But now, I can't help but wonder if it was some sort of ritual to try and fix the border.
Maybe.
Anyway, the ceremony was hosted jointly by two former directors of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, namely Hu Tao's father and grandfather.
Oh, really? Hu Tao's never mentioned her dad to us before. How strange. So you think there's more to the story, huh?
Yeah, but since she brushed it aside when the Tianquan asked her about it, I don't see how I can broach the topic. I've only
Guess-
known her for a few days.
I guess we could talk to her ourselves.
Huh? You think we should ask her about it? But she's never opened up to us about family stuff before. What if she shuts us out?
Well, then that's her choice. All we can do is try. Then you can keep poking her till she tells the truth.
Hey, that isn't very nice. All right, let's go find her and take it from there. Hotel!
Hey! Lumine, Paimon, what's up? We haven't spoken in 5 minutes and you're missing me already?
Yep, so we thought we'd come hang out with you. What were you looking at just now?
Something so amazing you wouldn't believe it, but I'm not showing you. Why? Is it a secret photo of me? Dang. Seriously though, you shouldn't joke about that. You don't want to jinx it. Jinx it how? Well, the people in the picture keep appearing in my dreams lately, and none of them are around anymore. So keeping you out of the picture is probably for the best. Alright, I'll quit joking around. Take a look.
Huh? Wait, are they?
Aww. That's cute. That's her family. Yeah, my dad and grandpa. Without this picture, I'd have probably forgotten what my dad looked like by now. When he passed, I was still too young to understand what was going on. Everything I know about my dad, I learned from my grandpa. What happened to him? There was a border incident in Wu Wing Hill a dozen years ago. My dad tried using a secret art, Homa, burn away the fetter, but he slipped up and suffered a lethal exposure to it, and died on the spot.
That's awful. So, is that what made Wuong Hill the way it is today?
Yep. His mistake didn't just cost him his own life. It took most of the village out. Left lasting changes on Wu Wing Hill itself. Thankfully, my grandpa managed to deal with the fallout. But that's not to say he escaped unscathed. He didn't even make it to 60 before he passed. Your grandpa was affected by the incident with your dad. Well, he never admitted it, of course, but given how fit and healthy he was before that, I would have expected him to have a few more years in him.
Sounds like you blame your dad for all this.
Could I not? It's one thing if he was just a spoiled brat. It would be one thing if he was just a spoiled brat who never amounted to anything. He was a genius. He was, and still is, best spellcaster in our family for generations. Grandpa always called me a gifted, mastering the Wu Wing arts by the age of 8. By the time my dad was 8, he was already housing rituals and incarcerating Fetter all by himself. Fixing the border crisis should have been a piece of cake for him. He messed up. Who else is there to blame? Not him.
But maybe the question is, why did he mess up?
Because he was an unworthy director? Every past director has burned away all their belongings when they pass on, leaving at the most 1 or 2 items behind. Grandpa, for example, left only his hat behind. My dad, he left a whole pile of stuff, including this meaningless picture. Jeez, Hu Tao.
But doesn't that show how much he cared?
No. All it shows he was unable to let go. The fact that he couldn't let go is precisely why he failed during that ritual. He was too attached to his aging father, his young daughter, and the world where we were all together. That's why he hesitated in the final moment, because he was afraid to die. He lost focus, and death won, taking his life and the others. In this line of work, we know better than anyone how hard letting go can be. We see it all the time, but as funeral directors, one thing we cannot allow ourselves to fall victim to. Like Grandpa always said, die in death, live, and the whole basis, live in life, die in death. The whole basis of our Wang Shang funeral parlor existence. Fortunately, with my dad, these teachings went in one ear and out the other. He really let everyone down.
You don't need to be so hard on him. Sure, he made a mistake, but he can't have meant for things to turn out this way.
You're missing the point, my little Paimon. It's precisely because my dad that I choose not to hold back. There isn't a father in the world who wouldn't disapprove of their daughter being outspoken. Because a father's biggest fear is that once he's not around anymore, his daughter will never be that carefree, sassy little kid ever again. So, I'm going to keep talking trash about him all I want. And in the off chance he ever overhears me, I know he'll be taking some comfort in knowing that I never stopped being myself, living life my way. Anyway, well, that's a brief history of Wuhan Hill for you. Anything else on the agenda? Thank you for being so open with us. Did you think I'd hide it from you? Nah, we're better buds than that. Plus, you did just rescue me from the border. I owe you big time. Answering your questions is like the least I can do.
Alright, in that case, Paimon has one last question. Earlier, you said that no one will have to die when the array is activated. Is that the truth?
Yes, in my highly professional opinion, yes.
Okay. That's all Paimon wanted to hear.
Try not to dwell too much on this stuff, okay? There are still 2 days to go, so check out the street fair and enjoy yourself. You said it yourself, remember, gotta keep reasonable work-life balance. This lantern ride is way more serious than, ever. Like, every lantern before was just treasure hoarders. And some mild inconvenience. This is, like, apocalyptic. I'll see you at Yungang Terrace in 2 days' time. Gotta turn death to ashes. We're gonna turn death to ashes. Dang. Guys, seriously, go relax while you can. You have a big job coming up in 2 days. Okay, 2 days' time.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Hey, Paimon! Did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh boy.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the fetter in the people's bodies will dissipate, and they'll make a speedy recovery. And good news is, thanks to the Tingxiang efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up the Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the fetter. Since the gates are interconnected via ley lines, this secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fetter will escape its grasp. Cool. It's going to be the biggest purification ceremony of the funeral parlor's history. Okay. So what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry. They're all accounted for. Actually, we already know the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kaching has already set out to the Gate of Life in Yulon Wharf. Gan Yu is en route to the Gate of Concealment in Mount Outsong. Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyan Stone Forest. Yilon has tackled the Gate of Injury in the Chasm. As of last night, we've confirmed the locations of the 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terrain at Dihua Marsh, which the Conqueror of Deepens has pledged to defend. The 6th gate of repose is at Chinksa village, with the one that has been claimed by Boo Boo Pharmacy's duo. The 7th gate of initiation, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Us and Hu Tao. Last but not least, the Gate of Death at Wu Wang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Who's written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, you got here too late. Let me take the Gate of Death. Alright, let me guess. There's a secret 9th gate for me.
Yeah, people are always saying 8 gates when they mean 9. It happens all the time, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, Paimon. Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, you know, they said 7 of 8 or something. Or was it the 9 pieces of 8 or something like that? Ha. Nope, not in my experience. If you have to take a gate, go steal a Tingwang instead. Lumine, I appreciate your eagerness to help. As it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait. So Director Who does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself with this lantern rite. And come this evening, I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So, I want to use this little downtime to have a go and hand out some fancy fortune coins to my friends. Then at least I can say I did lantern rite this year. Fancy joining me for that? Oh, this is so cute. Absolutely! This is the one thing Director Who had to look forward to. Otherwise, she has set out to Wu Wang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay. Since time was tight, I'd already asked the Tingwang, oh my gosh, I know how to say it. Tangxiang. I really need somebody to say it out loud. I already asked them to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been me. It should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? Achievement Arts, the Rite of Homa, spirits are calmed and restored. Life restored. Don't forget to come back here after Director Who is done with you. There's a favor I would like to ask of you. About the people assigned to the 8 gates. You want to drop by and say hello to them. Well, you'd better hurry if you want to make it back in time. Do I have a, like, okay. Okay, I'm guessing that, oh, that's where the pins are. You know what? Let me see if I can do that real quick. Beto! Hey, how'd you end up stranded out here? Ningguang didn't actually rope you into this, did she?
We heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see how it's going.
About the Gate of Fright. Ah, so you already know what's what. Since ancient times, the Gate of Fright's been known as the Gate of Great Misfortune. It usually shows up in places filled with fear and desolation. I guess this place checks all the I guess this place checks all the boxes. The Rite of, with all the demons Rex Lapis suppressed here. But the crux flees right at home in places like this. If I didn't have to work tonight, I would love to take you on a walk around the area. Okay. Have fun. Take care. Oh my gosh, that's cute. What is this? Oh my gosh, okay, we need to... Oh no. That's a good picture. Alright, okay. Looks like we're doing blunts of pictures. Ka-ching! Oh, Lumine, Paimon, what brings you here?
We heard you were taking part in this 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see how you were doing.
I see. So Ningguang explained the situation to you already. The Gate of Life. The Gate of Life symbolizes growth, prosperity, and revitalization. It is the most auspicious of all 8 gates. As you can see, the gate is currently situated at Yulong Wharf. Later tonight, I will use the power of the gate and Director Who's rattan figure here, to take on some of the fetter blast for her, with each gate helping to share the load. Yes, I'm sure we can make it through this crisis. Ganyu! Ganyu, my goat! Hey there, you two. I wasn't expecting your company at Mount Ansong.
We heard you were taking part in this 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see how you were doing.
About the Gate of Concealment. Don't worry, this gate is a place of refuge, peace, and good fortune. It's the perfect place for Master and the other Adepti to live in seclusion. I believe they're currently discussing something in Master's abode. Once the crisis is over, you'd be more than welcome to come by and stay here for a little while. Be good for your health. Man, I can't be everywhere at once. This is beautiful. Alright. Elon! Oh, fancy seeing you here. Don't you have business with Director Who to attend to?
Whoa, you really gather intel like it's going out of fashion. But anyway, we heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to check in.
About the Gate of Injury. Piqued your curiosity, huh? Well, this is one of the least fun gates there is. The Gate of Injury symbolizes wounds and loss. It's one of the 3 gates of great misfortune, along with the gates of death and fright. Long, long time ago, this was actually the home of very present-day people of Chinyu Vale. Oh. But as you know, huge disaster here. My ancestors fought alongside the Yakshas, gave their lives to save Leeway from peril. That's why it has to be me here, guarding this gate. Unless you got other burning questions, I must ask you to leave at once. I'm sure you still remember the last time we explored the depths of this place together, and I trust you haven't forgotten how dangerous it was. Okay. I trust you got this, Yelan. You can do it. No pressure. Ciao! Oh my god! Paimon, how are you feeling after your trip from the border?
We're feeling great, thanks! We just heard you were taking part in the 7 and 8 gates method, so we came to see if there were any issues.
About the Gate of Terrain. No need to worry. Though the Gate of Terrain symbolizes fire and volatility, it also stands for light, growth, and prosperity. For that reason, it is seen as somewhat auspicious gate. The greatest challenge of tonight will be found not here, but at Hu Tao's Gate of Death. I will do my utmost to alleviate her burden. Alright, let's do this. Hey, you two, you heading to your gate? Hey! Hu Tao, Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We were just about to set out for Chinksa village. Guess we caught him just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune cookie coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Yeah. You're being nice to Baijo? Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, This one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
Aw. You're absolutely right, Dr. Baijiao. In terms of peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medicinal and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. Oh, she looks so cute. The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door. So you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. Haha, see? Director Who's hoping that you go out of business, Dr. Baijiao. Jiangsing, this one's for you. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between the heaven and earth. May you soon regain all your power and memories you possessed in your prime. It's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep, okay. This peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from the dangers of this place next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baijiao would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. Jeez. Really harping on him. I mean, I can understand it. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Oh my gosh, Who? Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad fetter. Don't like it. But it can make people sick. Then Baijiao has to heal them. It can also make people die. And they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve all the problems at once. Alright, everyone. We won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who?
What's wrong? Huh. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? So the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward for Baijiao's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Aww. Hopefully not a deterrent to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
Alright, well said. Okay. This time, I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao. Aw. It's...
Where to next?
We are grateful for Director Who's well wishes. Don't worry about us. Focus on your own duties.
Good luck, Hu Tao. It's actually kind of nice to see, like, growth. I mean, there's still, like an arch rival. There's still, like, a rivalry there, but at the same time, it is nice to see, like, growth with these characters. Some of which we memed for, like, years, and now, again, I love seeing this game's characters evolve over time. It really feels like time is passing, but characters are growing. Like, things aren't stagnant. It's kind of nice, too. Meow. Oh, Yunjin! AKA Miss Yun. Also, AKA Director Yun. Huh? Hu Tao? What brings you here? Oh, and Lumine, and Paimon, too. This is about the other day. I swear, I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you were gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to a friend. Assuming it's alright with you. Oh yes, of course. Oh my gosh, they're holding hands.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep, yep, yep. Here, take a look. What are these? These are fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol. One is for you, and one is for Xinyan. You're the top performing artist in all of Liyue Harbor. Wish you success beyond measure. Aww. Could you pass the Xinyan coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show for tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately, I won't make it to Lantern Display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Alright. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announced that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting the flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yinjin. Yep, that's exactly it. Dangerous? Technically, it's only a teeny tiny bit. Lumine will back me up on that. Yeah, Hu Tao's right. Are you sure? Oh, come on, Yinjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but if you can't trust Lumine, whom can you trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing you the Satisfaction of Tao Du for you right now? Does that sound good? That's so nice of you, but you're offering... Since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? I'm a little lost. Sorry. You know, the one you sung to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
No. The opera version of Hillatune. We made a bet, and we agreed on whoever lost had to sing lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Yunjin's spectacular operatic version of Hillatune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Well, Yunjin, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that Lumine is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Yunjin, just once for me. I want to hear it again. Alright, alright. I'll sing it for you. After the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. Why? Don't play dumb. You know why. Hu Tao's sassy little brat always gets whatever she wants. Mostly because she's too adorable and no one can turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. Okay, I think she's... Yeah, it's going down tonight. You're unbelievable. Alright, alright. I'll sing, but please, do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly Tune! Let's go!
Silly Churl! Silly Churl! Oh my, wait, no! Oh my, why is it not in English? No! I really would love to have heard her hear that in English. Oh gosh, I need Yunjun's Silly Churl. I need it. Bravo! Bravissimo, Mo! Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged it out now. Truly a unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Thanks for indulging me, Yinjin. You're a star. We should head off now. I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. No, wait, Hu Tao, be honest. You guys aren't earning anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. Alright. Then, whenever you're done with work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me, and I'll sing you the satisfaction of Tao do for you. Let me rephrase, Hu Tao. Who mean, promise you'll come see me perform someday soon. Sure, I got it.
Where should we go next?
I mean, you already guessed. Is it Zhongli? Or is it, oh, it's the food, isn't it? Good luck. I'll be waiting for you. Xiangling. We're gonna get the Xiangling meal. Final meal? Maybe Zhongli's there. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Santa!
Whoa! You got a new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Look at you! Oh, you think? What does it say about my taste? Hint hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
Oh my gosh, look at these, like, these characters actually feel like they're actually interacting. There's like hugs and things going on. This is so freaking cute. Why is it, this is so cute. This is both the most cute and serious Lantern Rite ever. I see. So it's a gift from Hu Tao. Oh, a thank you gift, technically. I sought it out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible! Especially this Globa hat! It's just as cute as the real Globa! It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters!
Aw. Yep, the Pyro Polearm girls. That's a given. Also, Xiangling, got you a little something else. Fortune coin. This is a career fortune coin for you. May it give you strength to strength. May you go from strength to strength. May Wanmin restaurant and get so many customers that it needs to be rebuilt 10 times bigger. May you stay meta till the end of the game.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. Got 2 more coins. Family fortune, and 1 for Xingshou, and Spirit of Vigor, 1 for Changyang. I believe they've already left for Chenyu Vale. So could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I got a lot of work tonight. I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Jingshou's great-grandfather will start to recover. Miss Yingar's boyfriend will be right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe.
I'll say.
Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Lumine will hold me to it. Yeah, I will.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. I will be done. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Xiangling.
Alright, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to?
But of course. Surely you didn't think I'd forgotten about you.
Whoa, you got some for us too?
Obviously. Come on, let's head to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
I hope everything goes smoothly. And don't leave me hanging this time.
I promise we won't. Alright. I'm gonna eat something new at the Wanman restaurant.
Oh, Paimon's so excited. What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Ah, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's the treasure symbol. My wish is that for you to always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want. Aww. That's perfect.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
I think everyone gets you Paimon. And mine? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Before long, she comes skipping back in her old outfit.
Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I have to be very serious when it comes to work. This is my gift. Look again. Do you see anything that's different from before? Oh, wait, no, your hat. Your hat's missing the little thing in the piece. You change clothes to your hat. Ah, very observant of you. All the proof I need for you that you spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. There's no way you'd spot a detail like that otherwise. Okay, whoa. It's just... Okay, for the first time, Hu Tao, you look symmetrical. Here. This plum branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
You are giving that to me? Yes. And going back further, it's from the tree that I planted myself. Lumine, you have countless friends in Liyue Harbor. I'm sure you get plenty of fortune coins. I wanted to give you something different. Something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound
I
of
don't like the
that.
sound of this at all, either. Okay, then I'll rephrase. Something that you can look at whenever you miss me. That doesn't make it better! You just made it worse! What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is, I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gonna be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I've got a gift for you too. Oh, is it my coin? Wait, is it it's the Rex coin. One of those fabled Rex coins.
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although, probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
Okay, Paimon, you didn't need to mock it. But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important. It indeed has passed through the hands of Rex Lapis.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe. Don't you worry. Anyway, it's getting late. A few things to get ready before we head out to Wangsheng Hill. Or Wu Wang Hill, gosh. Besides, I should probably get back to Yuzhang Terrace now. I know they're still waiting for us. For you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye! And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
Got it. See ya. It was nice to spend time with you. There he is! Oh, what brings you here? No tree tranking today? It would be upcoming of me to sip tea and leisure while my employer toils alone. But you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we've fought off many existential threats with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. If I know one thing, that I must drive death back, where it came from. Oh, also, Lumine gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently it was one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about this kind of thing, so I'd appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune. It may offer you some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Lumine for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Lumine reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead while I was there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. She made it this far unscathed, so clearly she's blessed with good fortune. But her journey will only become more dangerous with each step. That worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin can keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is Lumine. You make good points, Director. But have you considered that Lumine perhaps had similar wishes for you? There's another reason I can't afford to keep it. That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Worst comes to worst, I don't want to make it back, and I don't make it back. I don't want Lumine to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets her? What if it feels like it's all her fault? I couldn't bear to see her like that. You know what I mean? Right, Young? I fear I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only be more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. It's like you remind reader. You, as well as I, know that being too attached to this fatal flaw, is a fatal flaw of the funeral director. It's a vice all too easy to fall prey to. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That's what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant. You'll be the 78th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life, die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. No sense in resisting the inevitable. Nevertheless, I urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. Do not forget the rest of the saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. Alright, it's almost time. I should get going. Really is a beautiful day today. I should write a poem and capture this moment. Butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet. For fear of the ominous rainfall, it may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance, that carmine hue, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. Lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained, her butterfly's embrace. This is serious.
Ningguang, Blanyan, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Elan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hu Tao right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
Like, a rule that can't be broken? Basically, it looks like that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all. Because we cannot violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the fetter this time, which is Director Who's gate.
So, you're saying Hu Tao has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the Director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With a technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the fetter blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Ah, yeah, and you had a bunch. Yeah, I saw a bunch of these at those gate arrays. Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kaching, Ganyu, the Conqueror of Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yelan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today, Liyue draws strength from unity. That is how we quelled the ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that's why we cannot let the Wangsheng funeral parlor shoulder the present crisis alone. Nevertheless, the danger posed by the fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences can be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means... count me in!
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
Why wouldn't I? Never doubted it for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now.
Got it.
Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
Now what? What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
Is it because I'm an alien? How can that be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array. By using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler. Almost as if they believe she doesn't exist.
Oh, you're telling me this isn't gonna work because of that?
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. That's so. Then perhaps it is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
Okay, so then I guess we need somebody else to go to Hu Tao? Yes, the lantern display will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Lu Min from this duty. We must hope that we'll be able to share the burden on Director Hu's shoulders. We must have faith that she will return triumphant. Okay. We had a plan. That didn't work. Dang. You're leaving Yujing Terrace. Spend some time staring at the Hu Tao rattan figure in your hands. Dejected silence. Or you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangsheng funeral parlor again. I'm not gonna let this happen. Look at me.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
This is the least happy Lantern Rite's ever been. Celebrate Lantern Rite. Ha! For the first time that doesn't feel good. Little Lou, little Faye! The kids! Oh! Hurry! Lantern Rite celebration's about to begin! You don't want to miss Yun's opening show! Slow down, Yanfei, otherwise you're gonna fall!
There are so many people! And I hope everything goes smoothly on Hu Tao's end so she can get back here and celebrate with us soon.
Shin, over here! Hu Tao asked me to give you a fortune coin. Wow, she gave this for me? Where'd she go?
Lady Tianquan, the gate of initiation is now ready. We are good to go.
Tianquan. Okay. Thank you. It won't be long now. Director Hu, good luck to us both. Lumine, Paimon, happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, Young Lee! How did we not think of asking Zhongli earlier?
Regarding the ley lines, you mean?
Yeah. How did you know that, though?
In fact, I have been waiting here for some time now. Zhongli, can you connect me to the ley lines? Since the issue lies with Lumine, unique constitution, I'm afraid I will be of no help here.
Drat! Paimon totally thought you'd have the answer! Then, why were you waiting for us?
The director asked me to return this Rex coin to Lumine. Why? A gesture of goodwill from the director. She wishes you safe passage in your future travels.
But what about her?
I suppose that will be up to her.
That's not good enough! Surely there's gotta be something we can do!
As it happens, there is one thing that comes to mind. Namely, if the 7 and 8 gates method operates according to the principles of the ley lines, the same must also be true of the obfuscation process. But since you cannot connect to the ley lines in the first place, do you see what that implies?
Huh?
If I can't connect to the ley lines, what does that imply? That I can take Hu Tao's place? Lantern Rite is about to begin. Oh, Zhongli! My dear compatriots.
Oh, look! It's Lady Ningguang! Wow! I didn't know she was hosting it herself this year.
Wait, who? Isn't she always hosting it?
It must be because of the ceremony, right? The Ministry of Civil Affairs sent out a notice saying that this year they're doing a whole ceremony when they light up the Mingxiao lantern.
As we stand beneath the lantern lit in the night sky, I would like to pay tribute to the ways of our forebears. We pray for the cleansing fire that exorcises evil, and for peace to prevail in our nation. Let the ceremony begin. Hey! Saito and Ignite! Oh, hey, Shinha! Clark! Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful! Rid of the flame, blessing of Homa. Redeem us, deliver us from evil. Oh.
The fire's almost out. Did we fail?
I have faith in the director. So, my time has come. There's no avoiding death, or predicting this time the duty of the Wang Sheng. I will now fulfill. My gosh, the music and animation! Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's curing. next lantern right, you see the butterfly. It's me coming back to you all. No, no.
Did it work?
It did. I believe it was a success. But
What's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
don't tell me. No way, they did not.
Director Who's rattan figure is broken. I can't sense her presence anymore.
What? How is that possible? You mean Hu Tao? She's...
No.
What are we gonna do?
No way.
Huh? Where'd the traveler go?
Where did I go? It would seem she had something of a breakthrough. So I sent her away. Oh.
A breakthrough? About what?
Just poofed me out of here. Good. I cannot connect to the ley lines. I can't be obfuscated from them either. That means I can take Hu Tao's place in the array, and no one gets sacrificed. As long as I can find her, that is. Let's go. Get off. Come on. This is very, actually, in a weird way, this feels like similar to Natlin, what we just did in Natlin. Like what Capitano did. Oh my gosh. Hey, get over here. Where is she? Move. Move. Is it like muting the hair propellers? Oh, that's so cute. Where is she? Now here are things. Check the staff of Homa. Flaming staff lies quietly in the ground, so where its owner has left the world. Broken rattan figure. Do you remember who the rattan figure was made for? I'm sure you do. Altar of Homa. Burnt Homa. Fire at the altar has almost gone out. Some stray sparks flicker and frolic within the ashes, just in true Hu Tao fashion. The crooked tree at the center of the border looks just like it did. Looks like just like this year's Ming Xiao lantern. There's some cracks in the middle of the trunk. It seemed to lead somewhere far away. Examine the fissures. Something flew back. Oh. The branch. The plum branch. Cross over to the other side toward the next life. Oh. Oh, you can't do this to me. Oh my god. No, this isn't. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, Gumin, promise me. Can't fight it. I can't go one way or another. Changling's cooking. Oh my god, no.
Promise you won't stand us up this time? Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, Hu Tao. You're not getting away with this. Nevertheless, I urge caution. Focus on the task at hand. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. She's not doing. She's not gonna die. No. Dad, are you here to take me to the other side? How did I do as a director? Huh? Did I do the Wang Sheng funeral parlor proud?
Absolutely. You did 1,000,000 times better than me. Our little girl is the best.
Good. Then I can join you with no regrets.
We're proud of you, little lady. But we only came to see you because we've missed you.
Missed you too. What are you saying? You're not here to bring me to the afterlife?
Live in life and die in death. My child, your time has not yet come. Yes. The day of reunion will come in good time. There's no need to rush. Look, someone's here to take you home.
It me! No. Not. I've got this. Come on. Everyone's waiting for you. Not dying. Not today. We fix the tree? Oh my gosh. Wake up 2 days later in the back room of Boo Boo Pharmacy. Wow, that really knocked me out.
Awake. How do you feel? Does anything hurt?
Well, I was trying to cross the border. What happened?
You've been asleep for 2 whole days! If Baiju hadn't insisted that you were just out from exhaustion, Paimon would have been worried sick!
Oh, how was I out? I was totally fine.
Still, it is a relief to see you finally wake up again. Guess Baiju knew what he was talking about.
When did I get here? How did I get here?
The Night of Lantern Rite, of course! Hu Tao carried you here on her back. Paimon was so worried to see you unconscious. Thankfully, Zhang Li was there too, and he said you'd be fine.
Oh, I missed it.
That being said, why did you sneak off without saying a word? Were you trying to beat Hu Tao's record for running away and getting stranded in the border?
It was an emergency, Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon knows. Hu Tao told us the whole story. Sounds like you did something pretty amazing. You've had a lot of visitors over the last couple of days. Zhang Li, Ningguang, Lan Yan, and pretty much everyone else you could think of.
Are they still here?
Most of them have probably left by now, but Hu Tao's still waiting out in the main room. She's been there the whole time. Anyway, you stay in bed and get some rest. Paimon will go get Baiju to take a look at you.
Thank you, Paimon. Still going. Something cold against your face. You've been ambushed again. One more time. Guess who? I recognize those. Where's Zhongli? Oh. I want to say this. I want to say it. But. Happy Lantern, right, Director Who? Good. You still recognize me. So the fetter didn't fry your brain. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She still hasn't put the thing back in her hat yet. I'm so glad. Looks like I can stop worrying now. Welcome back, my hero. Oh, you're the real hero. Don't be silly. It's just the two of us here. You really want to talk in the guild pleasantries? 'Cause I can out-guild you any day. Glib pleasantries? Can out-glib you any day of the week. If that's how you want to do this. Alright, so, how are you holding up? I'm doing great. Thanks to a certain someone. Baiju gave me a checkup too. You look remarkably well too, considering what you went through. But are you sure you're well enough to leave yet? You only make things worse if you power through this before you've fully healed. I'll be fine. Well, I sure hope so. You know, I was really surprised that you came to rescue me. You took a huge risk. Don't be so reckless. Bonk. I've learned from the best, Director Who. Hey look, Levi Harbor looks so pretty from this angle. Let's see. What's everyone doing at this hour? Two kids look like they're in a hurry. Bet they're racing each other for fortune coins. We're there. Her cheeks are so red. I think she caught the sun. Must be waiting for her lover so they can get off some time. So they can go set off some fireworks together. Aww. Such a marvelous view. Really puts me in a poetic mode. So, I got something. As fresh festivities fill the streets, while lanterns light the sky countless times before. I dwell not on the twists and turns of bygone years, but remember this, that with each new day I receive a gift of life once more. Thank you, Lumine. Happy Lantern, right? Oh. Oh my god. That was so good. And now we wait 2 days later. Oh. You still got your little hat thingy. Okay.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Aww. You're making me want to get that outfit for you. Gosh, girl. What the heck? Lantern, right? What the heck? This was supposed to be happy and fun, and this is actually almost like, this is probably like, you really almost killed off a character. Almost. I don't think I was I really, honestly, it would have been some serious cojones to do that. But, I'm not ready for anybody else to die. Oh, that was so good. Okay, 2 days later.
Hey, Traveler and Paimon!
Hey!
Oh, hey, Xiangling! What's up? You know what's up. Our get-together, of course.
Ah, finally time for that meal.
Yeah! You are free, right? You are not getting out of this without a very good reason.
Don't worry, I brought Hu Tao back kicking and screaming.
We're not the ones who held it up. That was Hu Tao.
Exactly.
Yeah, tell me about it. She thinks being a director gives her a license to be a flake. It's like, unless there's a sizable crowd coming, it's not worth my time. But don't worry. We've agreed that this time, we're not gonna accept any more excuses from her. Oh? Who's we? Shincho and I. He said he's been wanting to invite everyone out for a long time. But given the situation with his great-grandfather, he never had the time.
Is his grandfather feeling better?
But amazingly, on the night of the lantern rite, his great-grandfather suddenly woke up. Shincho was thrilled! And he was finally able to leave the house. So we met up right away and made a plan. Wow, so his great-grandfather's gonna be alright? Yup. They had a doctor take a look and everything. He'll be just fine.
He's still over 100 years old, but we'll see.
According to Shincho, his great-grandfather has been eating like Paimon since he woke up. So now, the family's biggest worry is that he'll get indigestion.
Yep.
Well, that's good news. But somehow it doesn't paint Paimon in the best light.
Huh, I wonder why.
Don't worry, it definitely does. Your appetite represents an optimistic outlook on life. Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither with regret. Well said, Xiangling. Yeah, that attitude is exactly what got Paimon to where she is today.
For real. How come I'm only hearing this for the first time?
Yes, for real. Like Xiangling said, always eat till your heart's content. And don't lick your chopsticks. What was it? Don't worry. Save it for the dinner table, Paimon. Oh, no problem. But where are we gonna eat? At Yilong Wharf later tonight. Shincho and the others are still out there. Oh, and Hu Tao said that we'll be joined by a special guest.
Who is it?
You'll see when you get there.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. But she'll keep it to herself for now.
Oh, wait. I may have an idea too. But there's a few that Hu Tao knows.
Huh? Who?
I'm keeping it to myself too.
Well, we'll see who guessed right later tonight.
I'm gonna guess Venti again. If we're talking the strongest, I have to pick Wind Reader. After all, he was the founding master of Chiman divination.
Yeah, he gets my vote too, being my ancestor and everything. Oh, and also the Silver Swallow.
In that case, I'd have to nominate the two sages of Lanshan. It's always the ones who live in seclusion that never show their skill, who turn out to be the most powerful after all. Well, in the books anyway. What do you think? If this was a martial arts novel, I'd agree with you. But unfortunately, after reading Moonlit Bamboo Forest, I am convinced that the title should go to the White Horse of the Three Immortals of Taodu. She's gotta be hiding some kind of secret.
Huh? Is no one gonna pick the Yunlai Angler? Even the Yuhong said that her sword fighting style comes from the Yunlai Angler's rod-wielding techniques.
Yeah, so they say. But I mean, is she? Seems kinda lame in context, dang. Although, it's more common than you might think for anglers to be more than what they seem. Oh. That is true. We know somebody who fishes and can one-punch ruin graders. You're all wrong. The greatest of all is obviously Old Man Wu Wang and the Lone Butterfly. Without them, be no Wang Sheng funeral parlor today. Hard to argue with that.
Oh, everyone's here already.
And they're trading cards. It's like, who's gonna win, Batman or Superman? Me, Paimon, you're finally here. Welcome.
Hu Tao, your hat.
Yeah, she got it back. Well noticed. Paimon. Yeah, I added another plum branch.
Ooh, so now you and the Traveler have matching plum branches.
Aww.
But, anyway, what are you all up to?
We're debating who's the best out of the 8 adepts.
Well, kind of. It's an open-ended debate, maybe. We're just shooting the breeze, really. That's right. The only way you could settle this question like this would with those special goggles that have in light novels, where you can read someone's power level just by looking at them. Wait. What? Wait. Did they just make a Saiyan reference?
Has Shincho been getting you into light novels?
Welcome, Lumi. My family tell me that you and Hu Tao performed a very risky ceremony and cured my great-grandfather's illness in the process. I cannot thank you enough for your efforts. No matter what kind of trouble you may be encounter in the future, you will always find a helping hand at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. It was a team effort. Yeah, I know. My father and brother will thank everyone individually in the coming days. Why go through all that trouble, Xingqiu? Save yourself the effort and just admit it to me. And now that the strongest of the 8 adepts are the lone butterfly and the old man Wu Wang, then we'll be square.
Come on, enough with the debate already. Everyone's here now, so let's eat. Paimon, you're up. It's time to share your grand philosophy of life with everyone.
Yes, Paimon, speak.
Okay, one sec. It's like, always eat to your heart's content, lest your... what was the rest again?
Lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
Ah, right, yeah, that's it.
Whoa, Paimon, you can't stumble through a motto you live by. It's bad luck. It'll make your life full of stumbling blocks, too. Come on, you can do it. One more time, from the top.
Always eat to your heart's content, lest your chopsticks wither in regret.
That's the spirit. Look at you go, girl.
So is it time to dig in now?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Paimon, did you forget about our special guest?
No, where are they?
Oh, right! Paimon guessed who it is already, but, no point in saying it out loud or anything.
That was good. That was a little animation. That was good. Like, darn it, I did. You don't sound confident. You don't have a clue who it is, do you?
Yes, actually. It's obvious who it is. It's... you know who. Traveler, a little help?
Yunjin? I'm surprised she's not already here. Our very own Yunjin. Oh, right, the performance. The solo performance. So you haven't forgotten what she said last time. Look, she's taking the stage.
Whoa! Isn't that the director of the Yunhan Opera Troupe?
Oh, I love these. I love these little animations they're doing.
Amazing. I never would have expected to see her all the way out here in Yilong Wharf.
Greetings, everyone. I will perform the sanctification of Taodu one more time for all my friends who were unable to join the festivities during the Lantern Rite. My apologies for not being able to set up a grander stage.
Aw, that's so nice! She's doing a whole new performance for everyone who couldn't attend last time.
Shh, she's about to begin. All the bold claims of Taodu. Is this an in-game? Some blood. Oh, this is in-game. Wonderful. You should have gone with Lumine to the border that day. I get that you care about Lumine's well-being, but the fact is, it wouldn't have helped. I'd have just been an extra liability for something went wrong. Besides, Ningguang's change of plans sent me to the chasm instead. I can't be in two places at once. If you're not happy about it, why don't you file a complaint at the Yuling Terrace? Forget it. I'll let it go since everyone's fine. Wangshu Inn is a fine location. All Liwei is a fine location. Well said. Boss isn't serving another... Boss? Another serving of dewdrop shrimp, please. With some dipping spices. And one almond tofu. Oh my gosh. Getting these little interactions. Hey, crisis resolved. Why the long face? Thanks to Director Hu and Lumine, disaster was averted, but we still do not know what caused the crisis in the first place. I know you are well informed, Captain. So I trust you are aware that recently, the nation of Natlan has recently endured some major events relating to the ley lines and to issues of life and death. It makes me wonder whether these events might somehow be connected on a deeper level. If they are, then this will be bigger than Liwei and Natlan. I'll send word to my business partners and keep an eye out for similar incidents on other nations. Right now, though, I'd say put those worries to one side and focus on enjoying these stunning sights before they disappear for another year. But of course, you don't need to teach me about work-life balance. I'm no Kaching. That's right. Is that right? Well then, why are you still wearing the same old hairpin? Didn't I tell you to pay and buy yourself a new one? I wouldn't dare touch Captain Beto's Mora without final confirmation. What if you'd been speaking in jest? I'd never hear the end of it. Do I really have to go and pick one out for you? Alright, suits me. Let's take a stroll together in the fair. Well done. When did our straight-talking captain learn to read between the lines? That's enough. Are you coming or not? Why not? Let's go. Oh, God. Just go, you two. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, we're getting so many characters. Still working on you? Sorry, I've been busy. Oh no, Kaching, it's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Lumine and Director Hu are the real stars of this year. That's no reason to diminish your own contribution. Of course, they were the biggest heroes. But we played our part. And played it well. Ministry of Civil Affairs responded, and at record speed. Did we not? Even though on the surface the incident looks negligible compared to the disasters of the Archon War, it was a very close call. Things could have been unimaginably worse had we not found a solution. You're right. Actually, I have a question about the 7 and 8 gates method we ended up using. How come I've never seen any records of it in the Yuan Pavilion before? Oh, you want to know about the origins of the array? Ningguang made the whole thing up. What? I'm joking. In truth, a letter with all the critical information suddenly appeared in the Yuan Terrace on the day we needed it. Even Yelan was unable to track down where it came from. Wait, The info just appeared in thin air? Then wasn't that a bit risky strategy on Ningguang's part? It may appear that way. If you think about it carefully, everything slowly starts to make sense. How many people in all of Liyue know about both the crisis and the secret art, while also possessing the ability to deliver a letter without discovering it leaving a trace? You mean the Master and her friends? You mean Master and her friends? I see. That young lass from Wu Wing funeral parlor is rather impressive. One's curiosity piqued when Rex Lapis chose to serve as her consultant. But only now does one understand the true intent behind this decision. Agreed. And yet, what a rare delight to hear such praise from you, Cloud Retainer. Rare? Pray elaborate a little further.
In the past, you may have uttered something to the tune of this. Though the last displays a measure of talent, it is nothing more than Shenhe or Ganyu could have achieved if placed in the same circumstances.
One would never deride others as means of praising one's own children. The Wang Shang lass displayed great determination and fortitude. Does that not make her deserving of a few words of praise? It certainly does. And she is not the first. I've lived in Liyue Harbor for a long time now, and I can tell you that the Wang Shang Funeral Parlor has produced generation upon generation of outstanding directors. Streetward Rambler speaks true. The god Tao Du was not our friend, but neither was he our enemy. Had he not cared greatly for all living things and volunteered to sanctify himself to pacify the underworld, not even the 8 adept I would have been able to overpower him, much less the 8 adepts. When he came to the border, he likely never imagined that mortals would preserve and maintain his new form this far into the future.
With all of that said, I realize the name of the young lady from the funeral parlor is still unknown to me.
The director's surname is Hu. Her given name is Tao. As in our word for butterfly, yes? No, Hu as in mischief maker. Then Tao must likewise be the Tao that means mischief in our tongue. No, in fact, it is the same Tao as appears in Tao. Okay.
So Hu as in butterfly, and Tao as in Tao Du. A fine name. Fitting indeed.
No, Hu as in mischief maker. No, Hu in mischief maker, incessant pestering, and wanton gluttony.
I say, I was merely trying to liven up the mood. Why is Hu Tao permitted to make mischief while I am
Even
not?
her name is creating mischief amongst you guys, and she's not even here. Huh. The clue is in the name. If you wish to change yours from Mountain Shaper to Mischief Maker, then be my guest. Why not have some tea? This is a rare spirit shroud cultivator that Rex Lapis brought back all the way from Qingce village. It'd be a shame to miss out. May there be more good tea to share in the coming year. I am sure there shall be. Is that it? My goodness. What a lantern rite. Just... What a lantern rite. What an event. Oh, this was hilarious, gorgeous, depressing. And these events. Okay, like the last time with Inazuma with Ito. We even got like Raiden and Yai speaking about things that could happen, things that are getting serious. And now we have Ningguang and like other characters are bringing up like there's been some serious things going on. It's building up. Things are building up. Ooh. Well, that was Lantern Rite. This was, I don't know. It feels so weird to say this, but this might already be one of my favorite Lantern Rites. I still think maybe the one with Venti is still one of my other favorites, but this one was so crazy. But yeah. Until next time, until next Lantern Rite, but oh boy, this year's gonna be an interesting year. So, happy Lantern Rite, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you there in the next one. Bye-bye.